This video is actually the third part of a series we did with Tim showing off his equipment. This one's pretty crazy because he had a $100,000 lawnmower we're going to show off. He's the only individual that owns one in the state of Alabama. So it's a very rare mower. We get to see it in action. It's pretty cool. So if you hadn't seen the first two, you can go back and watch those as well. I can put a pop-up on there and maybe put a link in the description to show you the links. So the first two showing off a lot of Tim's equipment, and he gives a lot of good business.
Let's talk about the thing that nobody else has got. I mean, you know, I think we're holding people out too long here.
Well, so it's still a true story. So I'm the only private owner in Alabama. And this is up to a few months ago, but it's been a couple years, so I don't know how that would change, but I'm the only private owner. Alabama Power has got some 6s and some 8s. I own a 5, and I'm the only person that owns a 5, an LV 500 in North America. Nobody else owns one. But you know, that sounds real impressive, but I'm gonna tell you, you know, something goes wrong and you gotta call the Italians. You know what time the Italians are on? Not ours.
Yeah.
So you call them, they're waking up and it's 2 in the morning here, you know. But it's pretty cool. It's been real useful. Especially, you ask the guys that do handwork, and they love that thing. So, but it's right here. We keep it in the pig pen. Oh, so this is where we keep all of our hand tools. These are the 131s, and we use these at the restaurants that we do. They're fast food restaurants, and so to keep stuff from flying around and possibly hitting, you know, a little kid or a mom or whatever, we use these, you know, so that we don't have debris flying and hurt somebody. And these are the blades that I use on the, because you can, when it gets dull, you flip it over and you can sharpen it with a flat, you know, but that's what we use when we do brush, is a 131 with this right here. So, and this is it right here. This is an LV 500 Pro, and it's remote control. It's powered by a Yanmar 3-cylinder. I put these so the Mises don't chew on the wiring. And it's got a flail head on it. Oh.
So remote control, you're standing over there driving it like a remote control car as when you were a kid. I mean, is it you basically just? Well,
it's not as near as fun and exciting. It's, you know, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just a remote control car.
And I'm
really
assuming with those tracks on it, it's made for some serious slopes.
It'll do 60 degrees. They say this is what they say. You know, people say a lot of things.
Yeah.
But they say that it'll do 60 degrees horizontal or vertical. Now, if I needed to use it on the moon, they'd have said, you know, that thing will fly to the moon.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll tell you anything you want to hear to use it, but that's why I had them demo it where I wanted to use it.
I got it.
They were like, we could demo it over here. I was like, no. You need to. So they drove it down here from Chicago, and the guy demoed it for me, and it did great. And so we loaded it up and brought it here to live for forevermore. But it's got a flail head on it, and it eats brush. And so we work on these really steep slopes. And so these tracks, they spread out. So this thing will gain another 1.5 feet in width. And so you have to kind of come at it at a different angle. You can't just hit it straight on, but you kind of come at it at an angle. And it saves those guys having to do handwork on something they can barely stand on.
Yeah.
You know, I crawled up that thing, not that I'm a billy goat or anything, but I had a machine, and we were crawling up that hill, and you got almost to the top, and you just slide all the way down.
Yeah.
But this thing will actually run across the top of that with those tracks spread open and do all of that, and they don't have to trim any of it. You know, if they did do it, it would take hours. You know, I mean, you're talking quarter-mile stretch at a time. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, it does a real fine job. It's got an automatic blow, you know, it blows the chaff out of here with I don't know if it's a turbo 3, I think it's just a regular 3-cylinder Yamaha, but you can change these heads to put whatever you want on it. The problem is the heads are really expensive. So I bought that head, flail head, because that's really all I needed, but you could put a sprayer on it or a trencher or anything. So
yeah.
You want to see this thing work?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. That's pretty cool though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have one of those. No, that's...
There ain't a whole lot of people that do. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, I'm the only one that owns one. And they're like, you're right. And I'm like, I don't even know if they make a 500 anymore or not. But, so it's got a Bluetooth. Hold your head.
It's loud.
The kids think it is.
Why did it honk at us?
Safety measures, Jason. We're very safe on this channel.
It cranked right up.
Yeah, man. I gotta remember how to drive it. I'm just kidding.
I told you Tim was a little bit on the crazy side. Also said he'd buy almost anything. If you're watching this and you're selling some expensive lawn piece of equipment, sell it to him.
Say what?
I was just telling them that if they had expensive lawn equipment and they're trying to sell it, they should contact you.
No. I don't want it. Are you kidding me, man?
Look at this thing.
You know what I paid for this?
I like the logo. It's like a little koala bear or something.
Yeah. And look, this is the...
Oh, man.
So they're all independent, you know, hammers. They gave me some new ones, but anyway, it's driven centrifugally, the blades are.
Yeah.
So...
All right. Can you cut something or what? I guess I mean, you don't have to. You can just turn it on or whatever.
I was trying to look for something to cut.
What about
The
that
guy that lives here does such a good
Chinese
job.
privet looking stuff over there?
Yeah, we could do that.
Unless you're trying to save that.
No, I own that.
Might be a little rough on the turf. I guess it needs to be aggressive on the tread to hold on steep hills.
Look, check this out. See the tracks? See how they spread out? See now, look how wide this thing is. See how wide it is now?
Can you make it go in and out for me?
Yeah.
We're going to show the tracks going in and out. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Make it cut something.
I wish I had some heavier brush to really show you.
Have you ever gotten it stuck?
What's your definition of stuck? Nothing that it hasn't been able to get itself out of, but you know, I'll tell you, I flipped it on its side one time, but that was because I was being stupid. I was on a hill steeper than it should have been.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get it out of there, and it was just crabbing across the hill, and ended up slipping into a ditch and flipped over on its side. Real easy. It was real nice. You know, it wasn't nothing bad. I would run it off in there, but there's stuff in there. Here, how about right here?
It almost doubles as a sod cutter.
Right?
The turf's a little wet lately.
Yeah, and we did some work back here. The house, there used to be a house here, a trailer, and they didn't decommission the septic tank. We just did it. So it's a little wet.
Thanks for watching the video. A lot of great stuff. Again, go back and check out the first 2 videos in the series with Tim. Put the link in the description for those. And also want to mention the Lawn Care Life Conference coming up very soon, February 21st and 22nd at the time of this video is being recorded. If you want to come, please get in touch with me. You can go to lawncarelife.com. and there's a link that says conference, got the details, got the speakers. It's a great time. This is the 5th time we did the event. All your meals are provided. There's general admission, there's VIP. There are some scholarships available if you need assistance, thanks to our sponsors, which has been unbelievably great. So get in touch with me about that if you want to come to that, or just go in there and buy your ticket, and we will see you soon near Birmingham, Alabama. Also, I want to mention the Weed Control and Fertilization Academy. If you want to start a weed control and fertilization business like me, go to lawncarelife.com and check that out. We'll see you guys in the next video.